What's up, everyone? Coming at you bright and early after a long night of playing Back for Blood because we have a brand new announcement this morning for the first expansion of Back for Blood. Finally, it's coming April 12th, and we've got a lot of news about what is to come. Here is the teaser screenshot that we got, and we got some information about it. It's called the Tunnels of Terror expansion. And the main new mode that's coming, the new content that we're going to get to play, is this thing here called the Ridden Hives PvE activity. They're not being very clear about what exactly that means. It looks like it might not necessarily be a new campaign, but it is a new thing to do that's not PvP, obviously. Some kind of new co-op mode to play, probably. So I'm actually looking forward to it because we have plenty of levels to play through that we just run through linearly like we're very used to. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. What we've heard from the developers is that the statement says teams of up to 4 friends can jump into an all-new co-op activity known as Ridden Hives, where they will explore 7 different dungeons full of labyrinthine tunnels below the depths of Evansburg that are infested with a new Ridden type, Warped Ridden. So, Warped Ridden is the next big thing on this this screen here. So we have the Ripper, the Shredder, and the Urchin. Now, what they said about this is that we've got the landmine setting Urchins, the monstrous Shredders, and the damage dealing Rippers, as if all the other mutations don't also deal damage. But yeah, so some new functionality here. Mutations that can leave landmines sounds like a cool mechanic, something you can see and plan ahead for and actually plan against and work around. So seems like a cool thing to work with. Right in the middle here, we have obviously 2 new cleaners. We've got, and my face is hiding it. Let me hide myself for a second. Their names are Charisse and Heng. Sorry, I think that's how you're supposed to say those. So, what we're told about them is that Charisse is an axe-wielding firefighter and Heng is a tough-as-nails, no-nonsense restaurateur. So, it looks like melee is a big focus of this expansion. So, I guess we've come a long way since that very first patch in the game. So, I'm excited about that, obviously. We've got these 2 cleaners here that one is holding an axe, obviously. The other one is holding a hatchet. So this is a significant deal for that. The way these are described, it almost starts to sound like these are just like different personalities of Holly at the moment. With just everything about them, but I'm sure we'll learn more about them and see that that's not the case. Something to note is that a big reason we probably have them carrying these melee weapons is that, unless I'm missing something, the axe and the hatchet are the 2 secondary weapons that, the only 2 secondary weapons that don't currently start with any cleaners. If you don't count like the burst and auto variants of the pistols, and you don't count the deagle, which is meant to be just like a kind of like a sniper secondary weapon, like a upgraded magnum, or just, I don't know, like a rare thing to find. So if you don't count those, there was really no other secondary weapons left to give new cleaners at the moment, except for the axe and the hatchet. So I guess that means we're getting a melee expansion because of that. So we'll see how that goes, but it could be cool. And speaking of melee, right here in the bottom right is something that really intrigues me. So we see in this description warp chests, skull totems, 15 plus cards, legendary weapons and attachments, and more. Now, legendary weapons, which first of all, that's awesome because we're going to be going above the purple. So I don't know if legendary weapons are going to come with any new functionalities, or it's going to be like a whole new weapon that doesn't exist in the lower rarities, or if it's just going to be better versions of what we already know. But what I do see here is a hammer that we have never seen before, a new melee weapon that looks like it has shotgun shells attached to the front of it, and also has like some kind of spring mechanism on it. So I'm thinking this is a melee weapon we reload with shotgun ammo. And I don't know if you have to like do a heavy attack to activate the shells or something. Maybe this is a legendary only weapon. I don't know, but I'm excited. We'll see what that brings. I don't know if any of these other guns are different from what we already know, but some new skins to look at here. So that's neat. And then over here, we have some new character skins. It's hazmat suits. That's nice. They're just bold colors. So it's neat. It's, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. It is what it is. We get skin updates in random patches anyway, so whatever. Big new announcement for this patch too, that because so far all of this, you either have it as part of the Ultimate Edition or you have to pay for it if you don't have the Ultimate Edition. But what's free for everybody is a new difficulty. We know that the game, ever since launch, or ever since that first November patch, where the game got quite hard, the game's been getting less difficult ever since then, pretty much. So now what they're doing is they're adding a new difficulty called the No Hope difficulty setting, which they're saying is a free update adding an extra level of challenge for elite players. So how is No Hope difficulty going to compare to Nightmare on the November patch? I don't know, but I am all for having more granularity, more options for difficulty settings in the game, because I think that's something the game's been lacking. So that's great, and we're going to see if No Hope difficulty brings any new settings or new things we haven't seen before in the challenge, or again, if it's just harder. So something else to look forward to. They reiterate there's not going to be any microtransactions because people always want to know about that. And they also, in their statement, just want to remind everyone that as long as one person in your party has this expansion content, if you join their party, you also get to play it, even if you don't have it yourself. So with that is our first look. I've been talking long enough, so let me know what you think. If you're excited for this, I'm excited. I'm definitely going to be playing this as soon as it comes out. So I'm going to try to get this video up as soon as I can. So I apologize in advance if it doesn't have a lot of cool gameplay and stuff accompanying it, but I want to make sure I get the news out to you guys. And stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date and just have some fun with me and my community on Back 4 Blood. And I will see you guys in the next one, or I will see you in game. Thanks for watching.